What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Mark Stock Review. Hope you're having a great day so far. This video is going to be on Alus Energy. I'm going to go over the merger with Freyr. I'm going to show you some of my positions. I'm going to talk about Freyr's tech, business model, and rollout plan. I'm going to go over some of the pros and cons of investing in this company and a final take. I'm going to keep this video informative but brief and without fillers, so if you do find it helpful, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. That said, let's get right into it. On January 29th, this SPAC announced they are merging with Freyr, a developer of clean next-generation battery cells. So far, the share price has reacted very well. However, let's look at the company a little bit deeper to see if it's going to be a good long-term investment. First, I'm going to very quickly go over some of the transaction highlights. The merger target, of course, is Freyr. The company's new name is going to be Freyr Battery after the merger. The new ticker symbol is going to be FREY. And the merger is going to close sometime in Q2 2021, and they'll be trading on the New York Stock Exchange. And full disclosure, I don't currently own this SPAC at the time of this recording. I did list some of my other SPACs that I do own for your reference. Any questions on them, please just let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so let's get into Freyr a little bit more. They're a Norwegian company in the process of developing, financing, constructing, and operating lithium-ion based battery cell facilities. It's important to be aware that Freyr does not own their own technology. Per their CEO, they've quote-unquote selected their first disruptive technology from 24M. The technology coming from 24M is going to be a semi-solid state battery, and they have 78 patents and 108 patents pending. And because they don't own their technology, how are they going to make any money? How are they going to grow? Well, it's going to be through their business model. Their business model is going to be a flexible partnership-based. So what exactly does this mean? Well, first of all, they're going to own the land, the facilities, and they're going to have the relationships and key supply chains. Freyr's business model also involves licensing next-generation technologies and forming joint venture partnerships with proven OEM platforms. And bottom line, if this all goes according to plan, they're going to be able to make money by being able to scale. Moving on to their rollout plan, 2021 is going to be dedicated to securing project financing and beginning construction on their facilities. In 2022, it's estimated that battery production will start. And per their CEO, it's going to be done in 4 steps. Number 1, select their tech. Number 2, source out their materials from low carbon footprints. Number 3, establish partnerships with stakeholders for the rest of the battery production elements. And number 4, packaging and recycling. Okay, so the first advantage this company has, from my point of view, is having Norway as their location. Being in Norway, they're going to have a very low cost of electricity as compared to Europe. And 98% of electricity production in Norway comes from renewable energy sources, so Freyr is going to have access to large amounts of CO2-free energy. Also, being in Norway, they're going to have shorter delivery distances to main markets in Europe and the USA as compared to competition in Asia. And finally, being in Norway, they're going to have the government support as they are trying to lead the way to diversify away from oil and gas. And so low regulatory risk means preservation of capital and time. Moving on to advantage number 2, existing customers and partnerships are already in place. Per their CEO, so far they have agreements with over 30 different companies within their value chain. And that's going to include supplies, global logistics, purchase agreements, and they're currently in talks with auto original equipment manufacturers. And the last pro that I believe investors should be aware of is that this company has the potential to be the largest battery supplier in Europe. Full capacity should be by 2025. And to be fair, I did want to mention one con, and that is Freyr doesn't own their own technology. It's not necessarily a pure negative because it does fit in their business model. However, from my point of view, it means that they're not a takeover target. And it's also the reason why I'm not comparing this company to QuantumScape. And to summarize my view on this company, I think between now and the actual merger date, there's going to be a lot of investor excitement and the fact that this company does have potential. There will be money to be made, at least in the short term to medium term. So I hope this video gave you a sense of the company's structure and outlook and some of the pros and cons. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please consider subscribing and hitting the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Take care.